AllStar Bowl, a lot of big names out there. You caught some passes. You were chasing after some guys. But it's all for the good causes, right?
It shows that age takes down everybody, basically. And after, we got some nice names on our teams, but man, you watch us, they're looking a little rough out there, a little fat, a little slow. Not really in our prime anymore, but it was fun. It was for charity, and I'm very thankful to people that came out because the weather was completely miserable, which isn't ideal. It was almost like a baby version of the spring game, and how, if it's a nice day, it's 100,000. If it's a bad day, it's about 50. So we kind of had that working against us. But we had some people that stuck it out, and that was awesome. But it's a nice event. We had a blast, and it's real light. Everybody's out there having fun, and it's competitive. We got our tails kicked in, which is sad, but it was fun, and I appreciate you guys for covering it too.
What's it like to get back with some of your former teammates like Beanie and all that?
It's fun, man, because I haven't seen Scotty Mack in a while, and Matt Wilhelm. I played with Matt in the NFL for a minute, and it's like it's just fun. I didn't I was talking, I was rushing Scott, and I was talking to him, I was laughing, we're laughing between plays and stuff, and it's cool, man, because you love seeing these guys, and hopefully we'll get more guys playing this. So it's a blast. It's. I'm a terrible golfer, and I'm not a big basketball guy because my knee's bad. But it's this is cool. When you get a bunch, you have two big teams, and nobody really gets that tired. Everyone's gonna be a little sore, but no one's really gassed at the end. And you see guys like Maurice getting competitive and not coming out, and Boom, and it's just fun. It was a fun night.
You had a catch which has been immortalized by everybody on social media already. What was it like to have the ball in your hands and not kill anybody while you had it?
I'm the fattest guy in the history of to get a catch, I think, because I'm weighing in a little heavy nowadays. So I gotta get some poundage off so I can actually be a factor next year. But it was fun. I told Boom, I was I can catch. I played corporate flag football in Cleveland, and guys that was lighter then, but I could run past guys and catch it, and I was a tight end in high school, so. It's a thing where, it's just fun. It's fun to catch it, obviously, but, you just want to make sure everybody has fun and has a good time, and you want people to want to come back and tell people it was a blast. And, other than the weather, I thought it was a great night.
How about the big thing in your life recently, Chicago Blackhawks? How you feeling right now?
For me, if the Buckeyes and Blackhawks win it, they both win it all. I'm excited. My buddy Brandon Faber, he has a day with the Cup, so I'm going to go out and see him when he has. He was going to have it at a bar in Chicago for a day, and I'm going to go out and see it. I was hoping to bring it here and get it with the championship trophy, because that'd be a pretty sweet little photo shoot, but I don't know if he can do it. But it's cool. I love hockey, and I've liked the Hawks since I was a little kid. I have a Tony Amani authentic game jersey, and I was a big Jeremy Roenick fan and Ed Belfour, and the bandwagon has swelled up a little bit over the last 3 to 5 years, because they sucked from 97 to 07 before they drafted Patrick Kane. But it's been a good year, so I've been enjoying it, and I'm excited for football, because right now is the worst time of the year because there's nothing going on except baseball, which is boring. So football training camp's right around the corner, and we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, that stuff's coming down the pipe, and the offensive line is what you played, and under Ed Warner, they came on at the end of last year, High State team. Do you think that you could be a slob like the rest of those guys?
No, because I had abs when I played, so I wasn't quite a slob. I weighed about 305 and I was shredded. But I love those guys. I think they've got a nice little thing going, and they're real tight. They're coached hard, and they take a lot of pride in it. And they really developed down the stretch when a lot of people wrote them off after Virginia Tech. And honestly, those guys all have real bright futures, man. And we got some. Taylor's been projected high, and Pat Elflein and Billy Price are as good of a guard combo as there is. Jacoby's among the smartest players in the history of Ohio State. Chase is very athletic. I'm excited. This is the other guy. You're under their belt. And I just remember the transition I made from when I was a redshirt freshman to a sophomore. It's just the comfort level is so ridiculous. Because, you know what you're doing. And physically, you mature. And, when you go from a 19-year-old to a 20-year-old, it's a huge jump in college. You're in the weight room, a year knowing the plays, and just being able to get your routine down. Because, those young guys like Billy Price and those guys, when you're a freshman and it's your first game, you get the jitters and you don't know how it's going to go. But now that you're a seasoned veteran and you've played against the big dogs like Bama and Oregon in front of the bright lights, I'm real excited to see how they progress this year.
Awesome.